Live from Chicago, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Ovation for the COO of WWE, the 14-time world champion, Triple H. And you can tell by the expression on his face, he is in a foul mood after what happened this past Saturday live in Australia on WWE Super Showdown.
Different look on the face of the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels than what we've grown accustomed to seeing. HBK certainly feeling the effects of his betrayal. Triple H and himself suffered at the hands of the Brothers of Destruction at Super Showdown.
I'm making hot, I'm making shiver, then you see me whenever I'm around. They see me walk, they hear me talk, I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. I'm just a sexy boy, I'm not your little toy, I'm just a sexy boy.
"25 years is a long time to climb a mountain. But you climb that mountain because it is the biggest, baddest, most deadliest mountain in the world. So you climb it, step by step, inch by inch, year after year, you climb that damn mountain. And he and I should be standing on top of the world right now because Saturday in Melbourne, Australia, we made it to the summit of that mountain. But the avalanche that fell on us after we made it to the top of that mountain makes us both question whether that mountain was just a lie the whole time.
Two of the all-time greats to ever step foot inside the ring.
And tonight, they battle for the last time ever.
The following match is now no disqualification.
Both of these superstars with two of the best legacies in the history of sports entertainment. Neither one wants to have a tarnish tonight in Melbourne.
Watching? Are you watching?
Oh my goodness, see that chair bend? And now Shawn Michaels pleading, begging, and a spine buster from out of nowhere for the game. of these men have given it everything they have and then some. Undertaker had his sights fixed on the sledgehammer of the game. Yeah, but Shawn Michaels has it in hand. And now Kane coming to the aid of his brother. HBK went low. And now Shawn Michaels. Triple H with a sledgehammer off the face of the Undertaker. Sweet chin music. Into a pedigree. Cover by Triple H. The Game with the win. History in Melbourne. An era has ended. Four men who have made our industry what it is today. Oh my God! Shawn floored by a right by Kane. Triple H. A tombstone! The Brothers of Destruction are not done yet! Choke slam! The Brothers of Destruction with one last exclamation point on this rivalry.
Respect is a word that has lost its significance as of late. Respect. Respect is not something that Shawn and I give very easily. It takes a lot to earn our respect. Respect, like when someone you idolize takes you under their wing from day one because they see something special in you. They help you to become something more. It's respect. Respect, like when you spend your entire career fighting everyone and everything side by side, back to back, fighting the world together. That is respect. Respect is when you stick to your word, even though everyone tells you not to. Everyone encourages you not to. They make every opportunity for you not to, but you stick to your word. That is respect. You know, sometimes you respect who someone used to be. Sometimes you respect them for what they used to represent. And then it dawns on you that respect is no longer a two-way street. You know, I don't know how many of you have had the opportunity to make the flight from Melbourne, Australia to Chicago, but it is a long frickin' way. A long time to sit there and think. And think about the beatdown that we took at Super Showdown. And it is a long time to sit there and think. To think about the last 8.5 years. 8.5 long years that I have sat there and honored my word out of respect. A respect that never existed at all. When those wheels touched down in Chicago, that door opened. I was about to walk off that plane. You walked up to me, looked me in the eye, and said 3 words that I never, ever thought I'd hear again. Are you ready? But the question isn't for Shawn because I know he is. The question is for The Undertaker. The question is for Kane. The question is for the Brothers of Destruction. Crown Jewel. The question is, are you ready? D-Generation X is ready. Kane, Undertaker, Brothers of Destruction. I say this with absolutely no respect at all. If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya.
Oh my God!
Did that just happen?
I've got goosebumps!
I cannot believe we just witnessed that.
I cannot believe what we just heard! They're back! Triple H and Shawn Michaels! D-Generation X is back! And Crown Jewel on Collision with the Brothers of Destruction is looming!
Never say never.
Retired Shawn Michaels. I know for years and years there have been so many offers for Shawn Michaels to get back in the ring. But what happened in Australia on Saturday apparently has been... This is incredible. We are going to have the follow-up of this incredible announcement all throughout the night tonight. I mean, this is a pay-per-view worthy Monday Night Raw with 2 rematches from Super Showdown.
Yeah, it was chaotic in Australia. Tonight, I'm sure it's going to be more of the same. The Shield stood tall, but once again, they must face Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre in 6-man tag team action.
And Ruby Riott demanded another shot for her girl gang to take down the baddest woman on the planet and the Bella Twins. So it's going down tonight here in Chicago.
And in 3 weeks, WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus returns to the ring at the first ever all-women's pay-per-view event Evolution. But Trish Stratus returns to Raw live tonight.
Kevin Owens and Bobby Lashley have gone back and forth over recent weeks. Lashley's got the momentum after a big victory in Australia. They face off live next.
Backs over 50,000 WWE fans expected at Chase Field. Tickets for this event are available this Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Again, the Royal Rumble comes to Phoenix.
Take a look at that. Arguably the best physique in all of sports entertainment. Lashley's got to be riding a wave of momentum after the big victory alongside John Cena in Australia.
Here's somebody to come crash that party. His opponent from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens, who's had all kinds of problems with Bobby Lashley as of late. KO and Elias, as Corey said, on the losing end of a historic battle this past Saturday versus John Cena and Bobby Lashley. Remember, this all started when Kevin Owens quit the WWE for a week. He returned, he ambushed Bobby Lashley from behind, and here we are today.
In the process, Owens was basically given carte blanche by acting general manager Baron Corbin to do whatever he pleases here on Monday nights.
Again, as Kevin Owens and Lashley lock up, there's the power power of Lashley.
I think Kevin's wise enough to realize you're not going to win a power battle with somebody as dominant as Bobby Lashley.
Kevin Owens looking to use his smarts in this matchup against the big man. And again, the power of Lashley.
That's what I'm talking about, big man. He's not ready. He's not ready for the highway. He's never ready, okay? Stick to the plan.
Well, somebody gave the hype man a mic tonight.
Perfect. Perfect. They didn't give him a shirt, though.
Again, standing switch by Kevin Owens.
Owens doing his best to frustrate Lashley.
Yeah, take Lashley out of his game. Shoulder tackle again by Bobby Lashley.
Look at that power. Look at that. Look at that strength. That's what I'm talking about.
Lashley 6'3", 260 pounds. And looking to dominate Kevin Owens here tonight.
Big right hand from Lashley. Right on the forehead of Owens.
Kevin Owens sidesteps.
Bobby was able to put the brakes on just in time.
And look at the great athleticism of Lashley, and Owens hanging on. And Lashley sent over the top rope to the floor.
Right back
Bobby
up.
Lashley just leaped from the floor up to the apron.
He's such a freak athlete.
Here comes Owens picking up steam.
And now it's Lashley sidestepping again. And Kevin Owens with a straight right hand. Lashley thought he had him outsmarted, but he didn't.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're gonna cheer? You're gonna cheer for him? Hey, I knew he wasn't gonna dive. He's not even an athlete. I knew he wasn't gonna die. You guys should be cheering for the big man, for my man, Bobby Lashley. Let me show you how to do it. Lashley, Lashley, Lashley. That's what I'm talking about, big man. Stay on it.
WWE fans in Chicago not enjoying what the hype man is saying as Lashley is again knocked over the top rope. And now Kevin Owens going to launch himself out to the apron. Leapfrog of his own and a kick right to the face.
Great athleticism of Owens.
Looks like he has something to prove here. Over the top rope. Down goes Lashley. I'm not sure what the hype man was talking about because Kevin Owens is showing he is an athlete.
It's like Leo Rush is going to have to put his foot in his mouth.
And it brings the WWE Universe to its feet.
Big man, you gotta get up. You gotta get up.
Take another look at this. Kevin Owens taking flight. 270-something pounds crashing down on Lashley.
Come on, Bobby. Get in there.
Kevin Owens taking the fight to Lashley tonight, but Lashley is not going to back down. And now trading right hands outside the ring.
Seems as though Leo Rush hasn't done a great job of endearing Lashley here to the Chicago faithful.
That's what I'm talking about. Right there, big man.
Oh, and Lashley into the barricade. Kevin Owens is taking over live as this match continues.
Not everyone can do it.
Kevin Owens with an elbow caught Lashley in the jaw.
Come on now. Lashley, 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 Lashley. Come on now. You guys know it. Come on now, Lashley. Come on, Bobby.
Uh-oh.
This is bound to happen,
Back it
Leo.
up. You need to back it up, all right? Okay? Hey, focus on the match. Focus on the match. Don't look at me.
Oh, and look at Lashley off the distraction of the hype man, Leo Rush.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Don't you ever touch me, okay? Put the boots on, Lashley. Put the boots on.
And Bobby Lashley continues to punish Owens, driving him into the barricade.
Put the boots on.
Remember on social media last week, guys, Bobby Lashley said it was time to change things up.
Lashley! 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 Lashley, 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 Lashley. Come on now.
Right, man, not endearing
This
himself
guy's got nothing on you.
to the WWE
Absolutely
Universe.
nothing.
Lashley with just repeated right hands tattooing the forehead of Kevin Owens.
There we go. There it is. Give it to him one more time. give it to him one more time. This is great.
I think I figured out why Leo Rush didn't go to Australia with everybody. Gonna sit on a plane for 17 hours and listen to this.
And here comes Kevin Owens firing back against Lashley. Oh, Lashley. What a spy buster.
Man, look at the strength. Look at the power of my man, Bobby Lashley. Not one man on this planet can do the things that you can do. KO doesn't have a chance. Not a chance. Put him away. Put him away. Not a chance.
Power of
Not a
Lashley.
chance. Not a chance.
Oh, what a suplex. Here's the cover on Kevin Owens. And a kick out by KO. The look of a surprise on the face of Lashley.
One thing
Lashley, 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 Lashley. Stay on him. Stay on him, big man.
Keep your thoughts to yourself,
Stay on him,
Renee.
big man.
Have to.
He doesn't have a chance. Doesn't have a chance. Put him to sleep.
Full Nelson applied.
There it is right there. Make him pay. Make him suffer. Make him suffer. Keep it cinched in.
Some foot stomps from Kevin Owens.
Owens trying his best to get out of this situation.
And finally, broke it, Corey.
Kevin Newton.
Oh, and a super kick to the jaw. Kick right to the midsection. Little stunner from Owens. Cover. Is it going to put Lashley away? And a kick out by Lashley.
That's what I'm talking about, big man. We're still in the fight. We are still in the fight. You gotta get up. You gotta get up. Lashley, 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 Lashley. Come on now, get up. Get up. Get up. Get up, Lashley.
Oh, Kevin
Get up,
Owens is getting
Lashley.
up. Kevin Owens is heading to the top.
Taking the advice.
Hey, Kevin, you will never be as good as the big man.
And the
My
distraction
man,
by the hype man. Paid off for Lashley.
That's what I'm talking about.
Owens
Now
is hung
stay
on the top rope,
Kevin, stop.
favoring his knee.
How's it feel to be upside down? Kevin Owens is in the upside down world.
Kevin Owens is in trouble.
He's got a history of knee problems, too.
KO's hurt, I believe, and Lashley now attacking the knee.
Up across Lashley's shoulders, face first.
Good night, Kevin Owens. Lashley into the cover. He hooks the leg and picks up the win.
Here's your winner, Bobby Lashley.
Lashley, 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 Lashley. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Lashley beats Kevin Owens.
Bobby Lashley, very impressive, despite what you think about his hype man.
Well, the one thing I will say about this is it's different.
Guess you could call it that.
Leo Rush is like the ingrown hair on the face of life.
On the pop.
Hey, as you mentioned, Corey, Lashley impressive here tonight with his hype man call the shots.
This leadership from the hype man is what Lashley needed to turn over a new lead.
Right back to the knee again. Leo Rush sent Lashley back to the ring, and Lashley attacked the already injured knee of Kevin Owens, and he's not done there.
So you got a freak athlete like Bobby Lashley doing the bidding of the hype man Leo Rush. That is a scary scenario.
And again! And Owens needs help as Lashley continues to wrap the bad knee around the steel post. You know, Bobby Lashley hinted at this last week on social media that a change was coming.
I don't know how much Lashley appreciates the reception
Oh my God, now
of the
the other
WWE
leg.
Universe here tonight.
Kevin Owens is just trying to survive here. And Lashley now with the other leg, wrapping it around the post.
Lashley just brutalizing Kevin Owens. A dominant performance from Bobby Lashley.
I think, Renee, the one thing we learned tonight is this Bobby Lashley with the hype man in his corner is extremely dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous. Seeing this new side of Bobby Lashley, I think, is opening up the eyes to everybody here in WWE, and everyone's got to be put on blast now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been quite the night already here on Monday Night Raw. We've talked a lot about Crown Jewel, DX.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know them as Team B&B from Mixed Match Challenge. Please welcome Finn Balor and Bayley. Finn, Bayley, tonight you have a rematch from this past week's Mixed Match Challenge when you face Mahalisha. Now you two have shown great teamwork, but are you worried that with another opportunity, Jinder and Alicia may have had the chance to get on the same page?
Same page, Kayla. I don't think they're even on the same planet right now.
No. I mean, individually, they're both tough competition, but when they're together, I don't know, they're too worried about who's going to wear the captain's hat rather than figuring out how to beat us. Because Finn and I are like two peas in a pod.
We're like peanut butter and jelly.
We're like Batman and Robin.
Whoa, who's Batman?
Dude, we're both Batman.
Oh, we're both Batman?
Yeah,
I
we're
like
both.
that. I like Lashley. Did you just see what my man Bobby Lashley did out there to Kevin Owens? Did you see it? Man, Kayla, this is your scoop right here. The interview is right here.
Our interview, it's our time.
Listen, why do we need to be talking about some hugs? Well, you just saw that butt whooping that I put out there. I ripped Kevin Owens into pieces.
Team B&B, huh? Bayley and Balor. Or was it Balor and Bayley? You know what? With the man of the hour's words and my man's power, now that, my friends, is too sweet.
Leo Rush
Ladies and
continues to
gentlemen,
ruffle feathers.
Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. Now, when these legends speak of WWE, they are speaking about me. When Triple H, when The Undertaker, when Kane, when Shawn Michaels speak of WWE, they are speaking about me, whether they like to admit it or not. But one man that knows this is John Cena. Because John Cena knows deep in his heart what everyone here knows, and that is that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for. Now, you guys know me, and I am always willing to admit when I am wrong, always. But the circumstances that led to the way things ended in Australia, that was not my fault. But I decided to put it into context. I wrote a song about it all. So right now I need you all to silence your cell phones. Hold your applause until after I am finished. Or most importantly, shut your mouths. Lost in Australia, but honestly it wasn't fair. I was distracted by so many things, most of all John Cena's hair. When I heard those Australian accents, I almost refused to do the show. When I saw things couldn't get any worse, well, they sent me to Chicago. The Australian food was so gross, oh man, I thought I caught a disease. But don't worry, I feel better knowing that the Cubs won't be in the World Series. So many things.
It's Ronda Rousey.
What an ovation!
If it weren't for the Raw Women's Champion, I think that might have rivaled Seattle in the boo category.
The WWE Universe is on its feet. The Riot Squad demanded a rematch to take on the Bellas and the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, in 6-woman tag team action. And it comes your way live next on Monday Night Raw.
There you see the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey in the ring, preparing for 6-woman tag team action, a rematch from Super Showdown this past Saturday in Australia.
The following contest is a 6-woman tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Nikki and Brie, the Bella Twins.
And the Bella Empire and the Bella Army continues to grow and grow and grow. Of course, and the stars of Total Divas, the record-breaking 8th season, continues every Wednesday night on E!
You know, this actually is one of the main reasons why the Riot Squad has such a problem with the Bella Twins. They think that they're too enamored with being in the spotlight, being center stage, not focusing on just being in the ring. And that's what the Riot Squad's all about, putting their stamp on the women's division, this newer version of the women's division.
Their opponents, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, and Ruby Riott.
Not focusing on just being in the ring. And that's what the Riot Squad's all about, putting their stamp on the women's division, this newer version of the women's division.
Their opponents, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, and Ruby Riott, the Riot Squad.
And of course, the Riot Squad demanded this rematch from Super Showdown in Australia. And Renee, Ronda Rousey sent out an interesting tweet about that event and about that match.
Yeah, Ronda tweeted out yesterday, "Move me to my core. Thank you, Melbourne. Thank you, Australia. Thank you for everyone who smiled back at me. And thank you to the Bella Twins for having my back."
Well, Ruby Riott intent on removing the smile from Ronda Rousey's face, and the same for the Bella Twins. You could see it in their eyes. The Riot Squad in very, very bad mood tonight.
They travel all the way around the world to get beat up, double armbar style.
Yeah, but the Riot Squad looked exceptional in that matchup this past Saturday, and this is going to be... Listen to the WWE Universe.
I've never seen Liv Morgan more focused than she looks right now.
I gotta agree with you, Renee. You usually see Liv smiling, laughing, joking, the self-proclaimed juvenile delinquent of the Riot Squad.
She is in the ring with a former champion in Brie Bella and Liv Morgan. Not going up and down, and complete disrespect for Brie Bella.
What a slap. Brie answers.
And now the kick's made famous by her husband. Oh, look at this now. Went for the yes kicks and Liv Morgan. Remember what happened between Liv and Brie a couple of weeks ago here on Raw? A kick to the face of Morgan sent her flying, and Brie Bella and Liv Morgan now brawling outside the ring.
Liv Morgan certainly hasn't forgotten. Somebody better separate these two women. We're not going to have ourselves much of a match.
Liv Morgan fired up.
Gosh, you got 16 hours to sit on a plane and fester about your hate for somebody.
My goodness, what a way to start things off.
You know, one of Liv Morgan's mottos is, I do not care about anyone's opinion. All I care about are Ruby and Sarah.
You see Sarah Logan just tagged herself in, and Liv Morgan turned around almost.
And Ronda Rousey in as well. The Raw Women's Champion. Rousey going right after Sarah Logan. Whipped into the corner. And Logan, the powerhouse of the Riot Squad. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wow, what a takedown.
And the Riot Squad thinks twice about it.
I think
Ronda and the Bellas in control. This match continues live.